Okay. I have to send you the previous class. Man, I've been so busy these days because of my workshop and so many things going on. So then sometimes I think I'm gonna go crazy. And I have the classes, but I'll send you after class. I'll just send it to you. Okay. So
No, I would tell you this. I think we should go with your book, like the Cambridge. I don't remember, because I didn't get the time. I didn't have the time to improve my list of questions, so I cannot talk about my questions today. So
no worries, man. That's fine. That's really fine. Okay.
I'm searching the I hear here.
No problem. Take your time.
Let me share my screen. Share.
Mhm.
But I will do a better thing. I will put in Grammarly, because you can talk better on
It's
Grammarly.
better. Mhm.
I don't have Grammarly here. Oh, quite strange. Oh, yes. Ah, droga. Velho. But it's quite strange because I had the where droga.
It's a software that you download, isn't it?
But I had on my browser. I had on my desktop, not on my notebook. So I think it's because I am on the notebook that it's not not showing.
Mhm.
I Let me see some. Let me. Uh, uh,
Is Grammarly an extension of Google?
it's a site and an extension, but I would like to open the site because but
No worries. No, I'm
uh,
just asking because I'm curious because I might have this extension to my.
uh,
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
yeah, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
No problem. It happens. One thing that we have to learn in life that we do not have the control of the things we really want.
I think I got here for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, stop. Ah, forget it. Let me. Oh, if I paste here, Grammarly should. Yeah. This is.
Oh, I like my best part. I would say like the vocabulary used.
Uh, uh, I'm very disappointed.
No worries.
Let's move on, like, because we can do this next class. I will try to install Grammarly, but
No
on my
worries.
desktop, I have I saw it yesterday on my desktop, and there was a lot of red lines and blue lines.
And
Like,
I can see. Yes. Uh-huh.
yeah, fullness. It's with just one L, not two L's.
Uh-huh.
I have a word vision that I think is the right one.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Can you edit your own text on Telegram? like this.
oh,
Can you edit your own text on Telegram? Is that possible?
oh,
For
yeah.
example,
One group, this group has only myself.
no, I mean like because like
Uh,
because you corrected. I saw you correcting here, like a word. Is it possible to add, make additions in your dialogue?
it's possible, but I am on the I am writing.
Because I found that fascinating because I didn't know it was possible. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I will tell you what, Telegram it's much better than WhatsApp because but anyone nobody uses Telegram, so yeah, I use a WhatsApp for because everybody's using so, but I have a word vision. Let me try to do something. Wait, let's continue our conversation. I will turn on my desktop and I will
Okay.
see the text. But I've a word vision. I remember yesterday that it's not incorrect, but it's quite strange. This
No, yeah,
situation,
yeah.
it should be
In
I
that case, it's
have.
incorrect. Writing is incorrect. I have. You just use I've when it's present perfect. You just can make this. When have is an auxiliary verb.
Ah,
Man, I can't believe that you can just add it there.
luckily my desktop is quite fast, so let me open Grammarly here.
Good timing. You have an American there. You have an American friend, John Taylor.
What? Where? Ah, no. It is his father. I like it a lot. The Beatles. Beatles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh, um, I have a word vision. Uh, uh, let me pick that my text on Telegram again,
Okay.
but with draft. Deleta isso aqui. Let nossa. Here, right. Let me back the text and put in on Grammarly. Let me delete. Delete. All right. Now it's all correct. Like rightfulness with just one L. I have
Rightfulness.
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 I have, not I've,
Mhm.
word vision that I think is the right one. As I have told you, I don't think one is just a hot pitch and has a huge T. In fact, it appears that in fact may be unnecessary in the sentence. Consider removing it. Is in fact unnecessary.
Okay, let me just take a look here. If I find childish because I believe in a rainbow. Oh, okay. Let's go. The way I could help you. Okay. My best. If you would just put that in your digital notebook, it would be a lot easier for me to
Yeah.
correct you.
Yeah.
Because I could make more appointments.
Let me see here. I will open my drive.
But that's interesting that you keep all of your information in your Telegram. Seems quite interesting.
Yeah, and actually I save my links and my French words, English words that I need to remember. Yeah. Like
No,
my Anki, you know the Anki app?
I do. I've already heard of that. I haven't used
Yeah,
it, but I've already
I,
heard of that.
I use my Telegram as my Anki and my to save my links. Stop it. Stop it. No, I don't care. Oh,
You're funny, man. No, I mean,
right,
the
right.
situation. Okay, now, well, I'll take a look what I'm gonna do. Can you stop share screen? Then I'm gonna share my screen, then you can fix from there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now it's
Okay.
my turn. Thank you. Pedrão. Pedro. I'm your fan, Pedro.
Thanks.
Yes, because you are. Okay, you are very smart. You can speak languages, okay, blah, but because you're funny, you're a very nice person. As a person, you are really, really cool. I like funny people. I like people with a sense of humor. It's important. And you have a good sense of humor. It seems like a friend of mine, a student, I made him a question like, what he would do if he could be invisible. He told me he would have gone to the jail. But I said, like, why? Because he
Yeah.
liked to see the negotiations of people with or there. I said, like, really? But of course, he was very funny. I like when such things happen. It's nice. Okay, now let's go. Let me just open your notebook here. Okay, then we're gonna work on that together. Then we can vision of life. 1 year later. Okay, it's getting there, my friend. Oh, I can see you. Man, they were work so many things. Okay, here you are. I can see. Now, man, what are we gonna do here? Today is April 28th, right? 22. Let me just create a topic here, then we can go back. Just a minute. You study in the evening, don't you? Pedro, you study in the evening, right?
I will ask you something. What is evening? It's at midnight. So yeah.
No, it's the early. It's the early period, after afternoon.
No, I study at 7 p.m. Like,
You start studying at 7 p.m., right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Writing. Topic sentence. I'm just creating here. Just okay. Okay, man. Let's go. Let's get started right now. Can you start reading here? My best quality.
Reading. My best
Yes.
quality, I would say, is my rightfulness. I have a world vision that I think is the right one. As I've told you, I don't think one is just a hot bitch or has a huge tit. In fact, I'm quite childish because I believe in a rainbow world, something like that. A world like where everyone is happy, has a steady family, has someone to talk to and be helped by. I mean, a world It's
Far
incorrect
from
here.
being, yes.
Yeah,
Far from being, yes.
optimized. In fact, our world quite united, but not the communist way, not in the communist way. Just as
Oh, I
I have,
like it.
but as I have said with a steady family. Being this way, I try the best I can not to betray this kind of strict vision, to be right and correct morally. Morally is incorrect, but yeah,
Mhm.
I have the text here. We will talk about this later.
Okay,
Now the
morally. Yeah, morally is double L.
is what?
Uh, you have double L. It's written with double L.
Yeah, double L. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You can go, you can scroll down because there's the bad part now, right?
Yeah, oh Jesus Christ, the dark side.
Yeah.
My worst.
My worst quality is the same thing. I don't like things going wrong, even less people doing the wrong thing. I'm quite closed-minded about it. It's quite strange to say it, but I think I have the answer to the world. I think the world would be happy doing things on my way. Funny enough, I am not happy doing things on my way, quite the opposite. With this, uh, and coming back to the beginning of the paragraph, perhaps it's me, myself, that should follow the rules the world says, or at least in part, instead of being closed-minded.
Closed
Perhaps I
mind.
would be
Closed.
more
Closed minded.
closed, closed-minded. Perhaps I would be more happy taking the rules to myself instead of the other way around.
Oh, you used all the vocabulary you learned. That's impressive. Okay. First of all, I like
In fact,
okay.
uh,
Now let me give my point of view. I
uh,
think your composition is really good. I really like the idea. The idea seems really well structured. So you really point out what you really think, talking about your qualities and your negative things, the positive points and the negative points. And that's very well structured. I can understand everything, which is fantastic. Congratulations on that.
thanks.
You're welcome. But but we can make it even better. Can you read? Can you read here? My best quality,
My best quality, I would say, is my
rightfulness, rightfulness.
rightfulness,
Yes,
rightfulness,
yes. Always remember that the stress syllable. I'm gonna help you here. It's here.
rightfulness,
Rightfulness.
rightfulness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have okay. Here the first paragraph is correct. Now you
Yeah.
I
I,
have
I I wrote I've, but now I correct. I
yeah.
have.
No,
Yeah.
it's correct. Here's correct. I have. Can you read this part here? I have a world vision.
I have a world vision that I think it's the right one.
Yes, if you say, okay, very good. Pedro, if you say, I have the right vision, it's correct. It's considered correct, but a better way. I'm gonna give you just suggestions, okay? I'm
Okay.
not because here we're talking about ideas. I think if it were me, I think I would say, uh, I have a vision. I have a world view because I have a point because you're talking about a world view. Maybe like view is more usually when you're talking about your opinion. View is more used. For example, in my point of view, I think people should be better at treating other people. You always say view. I have a world view or I have a perspective that I think is the right one. Okay. In that case here, this is a suggestion. You can use view here too. A world view. A world. In my case, I have a point of view. I have a different perspective. Another word that can match also is the word perspectives. I have a perspective. So I have for example, I'm gonna give another example here. I have a different, a very point of view, very different perspective when
Yeah,
it comes to the world, when it comes to seeing the world.
yeah, but like if I said to you, I had a vision from the future, from our future. I had a
Mhm.
vision about the future.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
know if I don't know if it was this mean I was seeking, but like a world vision, a vision for the world in the future. I don't know if that's the.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's possible.
Okay, okay. I have. Okay, so in that case here, because why am I telling you that? Because when it comes to writing, okay, you can have all the things in your mind, but you have to be extremely specific at them because you know what you mean, but if you don't express them writing, I
Okay.
don't know because I'm not in your mind.
Okay.
Yes, I know that because I learned that the hard way when I was at university. I remember not only me but other students, they would we started having like to write, we had writing tests and we had to write our answers and we got like very bad score. And I remember one teacher told us, hey, we're not in your head. So you gotta really, if you really think about something, you gotta be really specific. And so in that case here, you can say like, I have for example, here, my best quality, let me see. I have a word vision that I think is the right one. I have the vision of the world. In that case, I have, hmm, hold on, let me see. Because I share the same thing with you, but let me see how I would do that. Because I've never thought of that like before in English, but I have a word vision. I have a vision. I have an opinion. Okay, I have a word vision that I have the vision like because this vision here if I weren't talking to you if I was correcting it myself I would think you were talking about opinion like about the things you for example the word vision would be like what you think is going on. You don't really like what happening in Ukraine. You don't like that kind of
Uh,
person
uh,
celebrity that's doing this and that. You like this, you like that. Like your world, you don't like funk. You think funk is a waste of time. Okay, you're talking about like the world view, like about everything that's happening in Brazil and in the world. That's what I would mean myself.
okay.
But okay, I have a word vision. I have a vision of
No,
word.
it's cool. It's cool. I think. Like there are some parts like it's in red here. It's those parts I am worried about.
Okay, no,
But
okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, in that case here, I just gave a suggestion, but let's continue. I have a word vision that I think is the right one. Can you continue?
as I've told you, I don't think one is just a hot bitch and has a huge tit.
I like this. I like this paragraph. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
like
could
it.
I
Uh,
could tell you about a lot of. I could tell you a lot of things about this. Yeah.
Okay, but it's fine. Okay, as I've told you, in that case here, when you are writing a topic sentence, you're not, for example, okay, you're talking, you're just remembering what you talked to me in class, what we've been talking, and that's very well used, as I've told you, perfect, perfect. But it's not, it doesn't fit in a topic sentence because a topic sentence, you're not you're not having a
Talking
dialogue
with
to
you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
talking more about you,
Okay. Yeah,
like
it's
other
true.
people.
Yeah, it's true.
So then in that case here, oh, as you know, so then you have to take it out.
Okay.
I don't think, And I'm just gonna do this. You remember. Okay, I don't think can you okay, I don't think that is the right one. I don't think one is just a hot bitch and had a huge tit. Perfect, perfect, perfect analogy. You don't have to fix it. I really like your opinion. In fact, very well used. In fact, can you
Yeah, in
please read?
fact, but it's may be unnecessary in the sentence. Consider removing it. I don't think it's unnecessary.
In fact, no. Fact is correct. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
here. Yeah.
Uh,
No,
Go
no.
on, read. Just
Uh,
read the sentence, then we discuss about it. Read
uh,
until
in
help
fact,
me.
I'm quite childish because I believe in a rainbow world, something like that. A world where everyone is happy, has a steady family, has someone to talk to and be helped by.
Oh, you have good structure here. In fact, In fact, here when you are giving emphasis, like, in fact, it's
Yeah,
correct. I think it's very well used here. I don't really see this as a mistake,
yeah. But
man.
here, has a steady
Mhm.
family, has someone to talk to, and the Grammarly says, and has a steady family and has someone.
Okay, okay. Pay attention. I'm quite childish because I believe in a world, in a rainbow world, something like that. A world where everybody is happy, a world where, and a world that which has a steady family, has someone to talk to, because
No,
everything's concerned about world. It has,
no, like and has a steady
and
family and has someone to talk to. But the and is necessary here.
no, no, it's not necessary because you have and here to and be helped by.
Yeah, like yeah, and it's in red here. So, but I
Well,
don't. I think this is unnecessary. Grammarly, you should have
yes,
said that. Yeah,
grammar is a software. Like sometimes it has something to be held by and be held by, like and no.
but
Lit,
just
lit,
one had just one like has a steady family and has someone. Just one hand after the steady family. After this has a steady after has a steady family. Put an end. Put an end. Yeah, but okay, let's no problem. We can move on. What
uh,
would you? What you
okay,
wanted to say something?
okay. Let's go on here. I'm quite childish because I believe in a rainbow world. In that case here, I don't think a rainbow world would be a good analogy. I would say in that case here, colorful world. Colorful would be more appropriate to this context here, because then it would be clear because every time when you are writing something, especially like a top sentence, you might see someone else is gonna read that. And then sometimes, and then I think colorful here would be, I don't believe in a colorful world. I think colorful would be more appropriate than rainbow in this context here. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, that show Ursinhos Carinhosos. They had the color of the rainbow, but yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
uh,
yes. Yes. The Caring Bears. You used to watch the Caring Bears, and so did I. The Caring Bears was part of my childhood. But just a name like Ursinhos Carinhosos in English, Caring Bears. The Caring Bears. Oh, I miss this cartoon. It's a good one. I like those things about. I think I still have my kid alive inside of me, and that's a good thing. But okay, here, in fact, but a rainbow world. But okay, and that okay. Speaking of the Caring Bears, we're talking about a cartoon. That's the language. It's all about kids because they're trying to connect with the kids. But when you're writing a topic sentence, you're not connecting with kids, you're especially connecting with adults. And in the adult world, so I think like this. If you really want to talk to an adult, um, colorful would be more appropriate. You know, like I don't believe in a colorful world. Or you could be like a world like a rainbow, colorful like a rainbow. Or you can in that case, because you're talking about writing. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Just about how the writing systems work. On a world colorful, on a colorful world like a rainbow. Then you can say then you can use rainbow like colorful
Okay. Okay.
like a rainbow, where everybody's happy, everybody has a steady family, everybody dances, and nobody fights. And then people can understand you better. You see that your information is more clear.
Mhm.
So in that case here, os ursinhos carinhosos estão aqui para ajudar. Oh, come on, you made me sing this song.
Yeah.
I remember 4, 5, 3, 2, ursinhos carinhosos. I remember, oh Jesus Christ. It's so nostalgic. Oh, I miss the Caring Bears. Uh,
Like,
you know what? When I was a kid, I was really afraid of the Colded Heart, Coração Gelado. I was afraid of him.
I don't think I remember this guy. I will
Yeah, he
say I
was the
will.
villain. He was the villain of the. And then he had the Malvina. Malvina was his assistant. I don't know how to say
I will.
Malvina in English, but oh, okay. Let's go. Go on. Go on. Let's forget about that.
Yeah, like this end I wrote in comas. I don't if I know it's uh, this kind of structure here.
Let me see.
Grammarly asked me to put this end, but I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. One thing that we gotta keep in mind, Pedro, is like this: we are humans, and Grammarly is a software. Grammarly is a tool to help you out when you have questions. But like we're humans, we have, for example, it's different the way that we see the world because Grammarly is not like a sensitive a software to really see what people like to listen, the
Yeah.
intentions of speech. So everything is different.
Okay. Next part is I mean a world far from being atomized. In fact, a world quite united, but not in the communist way. Just as I said, with a steady family. Uh, far from, not far for.
Far
Far
from,
for.
exactly, far from.
Communist with two M's.
Okay, communist, yes.
Just this in this part.
Mm-hmm.
Should we move on? I
Of
will. I
course.
will.
Okay, because I just want to check something. Sorry, I just want to check some things here. In fact, I'm quite excited because I believe now. World, something like that. A world where everybody's happy, has a family, and and where everyone's happy. Okay, not actually here. Let's go back here in everyone else because I'd like to mention something very important with you, man. You see that everyone is happy, has a steady family. This has a steady family, has someone to talk to. It's all about everyone else. Let me just put here. Os ursinhos carinhosos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop. I remember the song.
Yeah, but like everyone is singular.
No, of
Everyone is
course. No, no, no. You're right. It's a collective pronoun and it is conjugated with he, she conjugation, like in the singular form. But what I mean is like this. Everyone is here. Then has to, and those all of them are connected with everyone.
Okay.
That's what I mean. It's correct.
Okay.
Now, but what I mean is this, another thing. You then, and we don't use be. We use here is, where everyone it has steady family, has someone to talk to, and is helped by. Or and to be helped by. To be and because someone has someone to talk to and has someone to talk to and to be helped by.
Someone has someone to talk to.
Or everyone's happy, has their family, and has someone to talk to and to be helped by someone. To talk to someone to be helped by. Got it?
Yeah.
So then you have to think here.
Okay.
Okay, Pedro. I mean, a world far automized. You use in fact here. In that case, try to use other vocabulary. Try to use a synonym. Thus would be good. Thus would be good, which means thus in this way.
Mhm. Being this way, I try the best I can not to betray this kind of strict vision, to be right and correct morally. Yeah. Let me see. To be right. The word to is usually unnecessary after the modal verb cannot. Consider removing it.
Yes, that case cannot to betray. No, cannot betray. So Grammarly is right about that. That's what I for being automized, but not quite. So in that case here,
Not to betray. Not to be no, not to betray. Not to betray.
okay, now cannot betray. Cannot betray. That's the right form.
The best I can not to betray.
Okay, I try the best I can. The best I can not to be. I understand what you mean. I try the best I can not to the. It cannot betray. The best I can not to betray. Perfect. But okay, not. Okay, in that case, it's grammar is incorrect. I understand your idea. You're right. The best I can not to betray this kind of strict vision. Good. So you don't have to change anything here.
Morally with two L's. Yeah.
Yes, morally 2 L's.
Okay. Now we can go to my worst quality.
Oh, Jesus Christ, let's see your dark side. I'm afraid. I'm kidding, of course. My worst quality?
My worst quality is the same thing. I don't like things going wrong, even less people doing the wrong thing. Less, even fewer, not even fewer, less.
Fewer people. Even fewer people.
No,
Oh,
I don't like this thing. I don't like this kind of thing, and even less is another kind of thing.
Okay, got it. Okay, I don't like doing things. Even, okay. Muito menos,
Even
that's
more.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Even less, people doing the wrong thing. Okay, it's correct. I'm quite
Close-minded. Close-minded.
Yeah, you have to
Close-minded.
check.
Close-minded. There's
It's
a, let me see. There's a, like this.
hold on here. But closed in the past, like this.
And grammarly,
Oh, but closed is like this. Closed.
but
Oh,
Grammarly is telling close without the close, but with
but
even.
with
Yeah,
a hyphen. But that case is closed-minded. Why? Because here it's a quality. You know, I'm quite closed-minded. And not closed-minded. It's I think you would say more like narrow-minded. Narrow-minded, I think would be better. Let me check here. Maybe I might be wrong here. Maybe closed-minded. Just a minute. It's correct. You can say narrow-minded or closed-minded. It's correct, man. Grammarly is correct. It's just because I'm also learning too, because I knew narrow-minded. But you're right, I'm quite close-minded. Okay, fine. Having or showing rigid opinions on a narrow outlook. Oh, outlook.
yeah. It is quite strange. No, it's quite strange. You
Yes,
say it,
it's.
but I think I have the answer to the world. I think the world will be happy doing things on my way.
Okay.
On. It seems that
On my
preposition.
way. Uh-huh.
It seems that preposition use may be incorrect here.
No, on my
Is
way,
incorrect.
yes. On my way is correct. As far as I know, it's correct.
Grammar is quite crazy.
In my
Funny
way.
enough,
On my
I'm not
way.
happy. Funny enough, I'm not happy doing things on my way. Quite the opposite. On. Oh, it's correct here.
Yeah.
Proof is, and coming back to the beginning of the paragraph, perhaps it's me, myself, that should follow the rules the world says, or at least in parts, instead of being closed-minded.
Uh-huh.
Myself, me. No, it's me and myself.
Mm-hmm. Incoming. Perhaps it's me. It's me that actually it's me. Not it's my it's me.
I
That
wanted to give you a force like me myself. Yeah,
yes.
just a heterodox usage of the language, but okay.
Oh, okay. The truth is, come back to the beginning of the paragraph. It's me. Okay, myself that should follow that's me. Who? You can say like that. That's me. Who should follow the rules? That's me. Who should follow the rules? And the world says, for the rules, the world, uh, the world says, yes. Or at least in parts. Instead of being close-minded.
Closed-minded, yeah.
Yeah, that is here, close-minded. You have to. Perhaps I would be more happy taking the rules to myself.
Myself instead of the other way around.
Okay, more happy. No, that case here it's incorrect.
Happier.
Happier. Because happier is a short adjective.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
What? Okay. Then when you have time, you can go there and correct.
Mm-hmm.
No questions here.
No.
Okay, I'd like to do something here with you. Let's see. Um, I'd like to see what you're supposed to do since we have still some. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I store dice. Here we have. You see that we have some images here.
Yeah.
What images do we have?
I don't know this first one. The second is a ball. The third is a bus. The fourth is it's not a missile. Um
Missile.
foguete.
Rocket.
Or rocket.
Yes, it's a rocket. You're right. This is a drill, man.
Missile. Drill. It's true. I remember.
Okay. So now let's go. Here we have the vocabulary here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna create a story to me using all those elements we have. I'd like to see how creative you are. Let's go. Try to create a story with this. Be creative. The story can be really crazy. Just use your imagination and go on. I want you to tell me. Give me
Can I will write the story here, no? Let me
Yeah.
write on my.
Okay, you can write, or you can tell me like, hey, it reminds me of when my dad was using the drill and I was playing with my tennis ball. But out of the blue, uh, uh, but I had to really keep my ball away
Yeah.
because put my ball away because I had to take the bus to school. And when I came back to school, I remember
Yeah.
watching NASA rockets go into. So you have to try to be creative. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Now roll again because you use it this.
Okay. I will.
I will try to do it in the order. Like
Okay, go on. It's
yeah,
up to you, man.
I was eating, but not quite inventive, I would say. I will try to be extended. I was eating yesterday on my gamer chair. That is quite comfortable. While reading the RTS, the radio, it's in French. While reading the news from Switzerland, that I quite love Switzerland. I think it's a rich country. Then I, after finish my the reading, I start playing Yu-Gi-Oh that I quite love also. I'm quite a fan. While listening to Yu-Gi-Oh music. Yeah.
Okay, good job. Now, you told me you like Switzerland. You like Switzerland, really?
Yeah, I wanted to go there, but then I had I realized that I need to be close to my family, so I cannot go to Switzerland to be rich there and to live in the snows and keep boarding and be away from my family. So I realized I need to stay in Brazil as close as possible to my family. But I quite like Switzerland. I don't like that much the United States. everyone wants to go to the United States because
United.
it's the United States because it's the richest country in the world and it has the soft power because yeah, our Hollywood and
Mm-hmm.
uh, American way of life and
American
yeah.
life, yes. Uh-huh. Very good
Oh,
American life.
I want to eat cheeseburgers and go to yeah this kinds of thing. But I like the Europe like Switzerland, uh, Germany,
Mm-hmm.
France, and the Nordic countries. Like yeah, but yeah, I quite think about it because I would like to be to have born there.
To have been born. I like.
To have
I,
been born.
mm-hmm.
I know this construction. I wish I were born there.
Oh, good. Desires. Good structure.
Yeah, I wish I were born there. Uh, but I was born in Brazil. But yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
that's quite, uh-huh.
yeah,
Go on.
yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, Brazil is a corrupt country. It's a poor country. A lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
But
Brazil has a
yeah, Brazil is a happy country also. We are they say we are quite happy. We dance on the streets. So yeah, but yeah, who who doesn't want it? Who doesn't want to be rich? To be born to have
born
born
rich.
rich?
Uh-huh, I can say that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think that's it. I think.
Yeah, okay. What do you okay, I agree with you. My case, I really wanted to go to the United States. Mike, I can talk to about myself, but not because the United States is the most powerful world or because of the cheeseburgers. No, I just wanted because I love English. I love American English, like 100%. And like I remember, I really want to go back to the United States, but but unlike many people, I'd like to go to New Orleans. I'd like to go to Iowa. I'd like to go to places where Brazilians usually don't go. You know, like there are very few Brazilians, very tourist places. I like to visit the Yellowstone National Park, which I find amazing, and New Orleans because I love music and I am a big fan of jazz. I'd like to go to some jazz festivals over there, which is really incredible, I think. And not only that, but the culture as well. But speaking of Europe, I'd like to go to Europe too. I like Germany. I like the historical part of Germany, the
Not a
castles.
good one.
Huh?
Not a good one. The story of Germany.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one.
Speaking of the 19th century story, like
Yeah.
the Bavaria area, the
Ah,
kingdoms. I
yeah.
like. Yes, and but no, speaking of the World War, no, too about Hitler, that's crazy. And I like, and one thing good about Switzerland is that Switzerland was very neutral during the wars.
Yeah.
They didn't go into the wars, and people would go there for peace. Switzerland has
Yeah.
always been a rich country, like you said. They have relax. They make relax. Relax done
Yeah.
that. And I do have a Swiss toothbrush too called Curaprox. It's a good one, and they make good stuff there. And I love Swiss chocolate. I have Swiss chocolate here with me that my friend brought from France. My friend, no, one of my students. She traveled to Europe and she brought me. And I love Swiss chocolate. Lindt. Lindt is my favorite chocolate. Well, but I like to go to Switzerland. Maybe go to Zurich or Geneva or even I'd like to go to Bern, the capital. I don't know. Yeah, that would be cool. What do you like about Switzerland? What are some things you like about it?
Yeah, I think it's a country that the money flows to the streets, something like that. It's a rich
uh,
country. Like, how would it be to live in a rich country
Mm-hmm.
don't has
Don't have
robberies.
robbery.
The country don't has
Country doesn't have. Doesn't
ah
have.
doesn't has
Have. Doesn't have.
yeah doesn't have. So, but Germany is quite rich also, more than Switzerland. But
Mm.
Switzerland is a small country, so I think that you are close to the money. Germany is quite uh, great territory, so you are far from the money. But Switzerland has fewer people and more money, so it's more money for fewer people. I would say. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And the banks, let me stop the recording here. Yes, and even the banks, like there are the Swiss banks are very famous, right? Because they are very rich banks. But that's it, my
Yeah.
student. You can now, that's it for now.